So many people don't understand the benefits of mindfulness. Mindfulness is dope. It really is. It's so amazing. Because when you practice mindfulness, it forces you to be fully present, right? It forces you to be fully present in the space that you're in. And with being present in the space that you're in, it helps you to deepen your awareness, right? Your awareness of your thoughts, your awareness of your emotions, your awareness of just what you're feeling inside. Mindfulness reduces stress because mindfulness reduces stress because when you're fully present, you don't have time to really think about anything that's stressing you out, right? The kids, the job, the relationship, the family, whatever, right? Because when you're fully present, you're in the now. You're in the right now. So whatever happened yesterday, whatever needs to happen tomorrow, it's not in your thoughts. Being mindful connects you to yourself. It connects you to yourself because you're so tapped in, right? You're paying attention to your body, to what you're feeling, and you're sitting in the moment of bliss because mindfulness is also a sense of gratitude, right? Because when you're practicing mindfulness, you're enjoying the moment that you're in, right? I don't know why not created, I received, I guess, a gift, in my 50s to like, there's this space of just pure bliss, like just pure enjoyment. Like I'm driving this morning and I'm I'm just getting this overwhelming sense of joy internally, like this happiness. And I never had that in my 20s, my 30s, not my 40s. But it truly happened when I started practicing mindfulness, right? When I started going on long walks, when I started paying attention, just paying attention, like, wow, the season's changing. I remember going for a walk a few years ago and like looking at the leaves and like picking them up, and like I was just fully invested in that moment, in that time and space. When you practice that level of gratitude, it also creates manifestation, right? Because basically your psyche is like, oh wow, I like this feeling. This feels euphoric, right? That's the feeling that I get. It's just random euphoric feelings. And it's so nice, right? When you practice mindfulness and you sit with yourself, it is a sense of gratitude. And because your life has so many moving parts to it, right? Mindfulness is important because you need that time to yourself. You need that time of healing, and you need that time of gratitude because your energy is probably saturated with so many negative things, right? Negative things meaning all of the thoughts that permeate your mind on a daily basis, of all the things you have to do and all the ways that you're bad because you haven't done those things yet. But I tell you, if you do mindfulness, that will go away. There's a sense of stillness and there's a sense of complacency and groundedness that you get when you are mindful and when you practice mindfulness. You sit in such a stronger space in your life because you learn yourself more. When you practice mindfulness, you're tapping into you, nothing else. And that inner knowing that you're creating for yourself, well, I mean, that can only create positive things, right? That can only create positive things because when you practice mindfulness, you're appreciative of nature, appreciative of whatever it is that you're practicing mindfulness in that moment, right? It could be spending time with your family. It could be all of those things. And sometimes I encourage clients that when they have those beautiful moments that they remember that gives them that euphoria, I always encourage them to use that memory, use that moment when you're in despair or when you're stressed or when you're, when you're whatever, right? It's amazing where your mind can take you if you let it in a positive way.